Hi, this is Mickey Padilla, and we are here interviewing the filmmaker Vito Di Natalo.
That's well said.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We're here talking about his new production called Face of Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Can you tell us a little bit about that, or actually a lot about that?
Where can I start from?
How about we start with what inspired you?
What inspired me? It's an idea, a nightmare that I had when I was a kid.
Okay.
This people with yellow eyes and evil's near were running after you. So it stuck in my mind. Well, I often dream about zombies anyway.
You do?
But it stuck in my mind, and eventually when it was time to shoot a feature film, I decided to go with that look. So the look was inspired by actually this nightmare. As far as the story, I wanted to write and make a movie about a horror movie. I wanted to shoot horror movies because I think horror is a better way for a filmmaker to express himself, to leave your footprint, your mark artistically, without necessarily having A-list, stars. If there is an action movie or a comedy, you heavily rely on the star, on the lead character. You can be good, but you need someone with a lot of charisma. Usually, big movies are with such and such. They are the stars. But a horror movie can be, by such and such, by directors. It can be a big budget movies, can be low budget movies, and that's the third reason, because you shoot a low budget movie, horror, and get returns that make some money or at least break even. Horror movies go a lot, so it's it's more secure to shoot a horror movie.
Right.
In fact, there are so many horror movies out there that, and that's the issue, the downside of it.
Yeah, but it sounds to me like this is based on a true story. This is something that haunted you for years, which has haunted, us kids have always had goblins and boogeymans and ghosts in our closets and monsters in our soup and things like that. So this is actually something that you're not just trying to break even on. This is something you're passionate about, what I'm getting, and something that's carried over obviously into your adulthood for you to be so passionate enough to make a movie as great as this,
It's a lot of ingredients. When you eat something good, it takes a lot of ingredients too. So yes, I was. The thread, the common denominator is that I wanted to make a scary movie. Because the ultimate goal is not to lecture, but to entertain people. They want to come out. They want to leave the theater, not depressed or think about. They can think about the story, but at the end they need to be entertained.
Right.
So a horror movie with a lot of fun, funny jokes and stuff entertains people.